let's drift together through tonight's peaceful bedtime story. Lobelia and Dahlia, a magical night. This story is about a girl named Lobelia, who is chosen by a magical feather to embark on a journey with a wise crow named Dahlia, learning the secrets of the enchanted forest along the way. On the outskirts of a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Lobelia. She had eyes as blue as the summer sky, and a heart brimming with curiosity. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, she discovered a mysterious feather shimmering with an iridescent glow. Not far away, perched on an ancient oak tree, a wise crow named Dahlia observed Lobelia with keen, intelligent eyes. Their encounter was no mere coincidence. Drawing closer, Dahlia spoke in a voice like wind rustling through leaves. That feather belongs to the enchanted phoenix of the elder wood. It has chosen you for a reason. Intrigued, Lobelia asked, "What must I do?" Dahlia responded, "We must return it to the phoenix before dawn. Along the way, you will learn the secrets of the forest and the magic it holds." Accepting the task, Lobelia felt a thrill of excitement. With Dahlia as her guide, she ventured into the shadows of the elderwood, each step filling her with a sense of wonder. The forest was alive with the twinkling of fireflies and the whispers of ancient trees. In the heart of the forest, they encountered a sparkling river. Its waters whispered ancient songs that only the pure-hearted could hear. Dahlia directed Lobelia to dip the feather in the river. As the feather touched the water, brilliant beams of light illuminated the night, revealing a hidden path lined with glowing flowers. Entranced, Lobelia followed the path, the flowers lighting her way. The path led to a grove where the phoenix, the magnificent bird with feathers of burning gold and ruby, awaited them. "You have done well, young one," the phoenix proclaimed. "Your courage and kindness have restored balance to the elderwood." With a final reverent bow, Lobelia placed the feather back into the phoenix's radiant plumage. In return, the phoenix bestowed upon her a single, golden feather as a token of gratitude. As dawn approached, Lobelia and Dahlia made their way back to the village. Though the forest remained behind them, its magic had forever changed them. From that day on, Lobelia cherished the golden feather, a symbol of her unforgettable journey and the enduring friendship she had found in Dahlia. Let's drift softly into another chapter. Gazania and Sakura's adventure. His story is about a young girl named Gazania and a water elemental named Sakura, who go on an adventurous journey to find a sacred spring to bring life to a dying valley, forming a lasting friendship along the way. On the edge of a serene village, lived the spirited young girl named Gazania. Her heart longed for adventure, for she had often heard tales of the mystical lands beyond the hills. One day, while exploring the forest, Gazania stumbled upon a shimmering pond. As she approached, a figure of elegant grace emerged from the water. It was Sakura, a water elemental. Its essence sparkled like the finest crystal, her voice the melody that resonated with the whispers of the stream. "What to Gazania?" asked entranced. "I am Sakura," the elemental replied with a gentle smile. "I have watched you from afar and know your heart seeks adventure. Shall we embark on one together?" Without hesitation, Gazania agreed. They journeyed through enchanted forests and over misty mountains. Sakura used her elemental powers to create paths where there were none, always leaving a trail of blooming flowers in their wake. Together, they overcame obstacles, from crossing a deep chasm by Sakura, forming a bridge of water, to calming a storm with her soothing waves. They encountered creatures both fantastical and fearsome, but always treated them with kindness and respect. One evening, as they camped beneath a blanket of stars, Sakura revealed the purpose of their journey. There is a sacred spring, hidden in the heart of a distant valley, she began. Its waters have the power to bring life to the dying lands. Will you help me find it? Gazania's eyes shone with determination. Yes, I will, she whispered. Through valleys lush and barren, they traveled tirelessly. Their bond grew stronger with each passing day, their friendship blooming like the flowers in their path. After many trials, they finally arrived at the sacred spring. The valley was desolate, its once vibrant flora withered. With a wave of her hand, Sakura summoned the water, and together with Gazania, they tended to the land. Life slowly returned to the valley. Flowers bloomed, rivers flowed, and the air filled with the songs of birds. The spring's magic had healed the land. Thank you, Gazania, Sakura said, her voice filled with gratitude. Because of you, life has returned to this valley. Gazania smiled, her heart warm. We did it together. Sakura, their adventure had ended, but their friendship would last forever. And as they journeyed back to the village, they knew this was only the beginning of their adventures together. The next story is ready to soothe your spirit. Dan and the Dancing Fairy Snowdrop. This story is about a boy named Dan, who embarks on an adventure into a mystical forest and discovers the wonders and magic with the help of a dancing fairy named Snowdrop. In a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, lived a young boy named Dan. And had eyes as bright as the northern stars, and a heart filled with unyielding curiosity. Each night as the sun dipped below the horizon, he would watch the shadows lengthen and dream of adventures in the unknown. One crisp autumn evening, Dan decided to venture into the ancient forest that skirted the village. The forest was known for its secrets and whispers of mystical beings that danced under the moonlight. With a lantern in hand, and a gentle song on his lips, Dan stepped into the forest. The trees of leaves of gold and crimson seemed to sway gently as if welcoming him. The deeper Dan went, the more enchanting the forest became. Fireflies illuminated his path, casting a magical glow. As he reached a clearing, Dan's heart skipped a beat. There, in the center, was a delicate figure dancing gracefully atop a mushroom. She had wings that shimmered like spun silver, and hair as white as the first snow. It was Snowdrop, the dancing fairy. Snowdrop noticed Dan and gracefully flew towards him, curiosity twinkling in her eyes. "Who are you?" she asked, in a voice as soft as the whispering wind. "I'm Dan, and I've come to discover the secrets of this forest," he replied, awestruck. Snowdrop giggled, her laughter like the tinkling of tiny bells. "I can show you wonders you have never imagined," she said, extending her hand. Hesitant but excited, Dan took her hand and together they surfed through the forest. Snowdrop revealed hidden waterfalls that sang lullabies, fields of flowers that glowed in the dark, and trees that told ancient stories. With every discovery, Dan's heart swelled with joy and amazement. They danced under the starlit sky, their movements a symphony of grace and delight. As dawn approached, Dan knew it was time to return. Snowdrop flew him back to the village edge. "Remember, Dan, the true magic lies in the heart that dares to discover." With a final, radiant smile, Snowdrop vanished into the morning mist and returned home, his heart brimming with newfound wonder and dreams of the mystical forest. From that day on, he cherished the belief that magic was everywhere, waiting to be discovered by those who sought it with courage and an open heart. Our next story is ready to carry you further into rest. Kathlia and Esther's Kindness Adventure. This story is about a kind girl named Kathlia, and a playful spirit named Aster, who spread kindness in a forest and a village, leaving behind a legacy of unity and love. Once upon a time in a lush, verdant forest, there lived a gentle girl named Catalea. Her eyes sparkled with the same vibrant green as the leaves around her, and her laughter was like the tinkling wind chimes on a breezy day. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the woods, she stumbled upon a tiny, playful spirit named Aster. Aster had a crown of daisies and a shimmering aura that shifted like the rainbow. Delighted by his curious appearance, Catalea asked if he would join her for an adventure. Eager to explore the wide world, Aster agreed, and the pair set off hand in hand. They trekked through the forest, discovering hidden streams, climbing ancient trees, and greeting the woodland creatures. As they traveled, they spread acts of kindness, helping a fox untangle its tail from thorny vines and guiding a lost bird back to its nest. Their journey took them to a small village on the edge of the forest. The village was facing a drought, and the villagers looked weary and desperate. Catalea and Aster decided they would help. Aster, with his magical aura, summoned clouds from afar, and gentle rain began to fall, reviving the parched land. The villagers rejoiced, their faces bright with gratitude and hope. Catalea planted seeds in the softened earth, and soon, flowers began to bloom. Their acts of kindness didn't end there. They spent days playing with the children, teaching them songs and dances and helping the elderly with chores. The village slowly transformed, becoming a place filled with laughter and love. As the sun set on their final day, the villagers gathered to thank Catalea and Aster. They had not only brought rain, but had also rekindled the spirit of unity and kindness. With hearts full, Catalea and Aster said their goodbyes, promising to return one day. Hand in hand, they journeyed back into the forest, their spirits high, knowing that the seeds of kindness they had sown would continue to grow. Good night, and may tomorrow bring you warmth and joy.